everyone, welcome to Talking Studio Heads with the one and only Gai Barone.
No, the one and only Airway. How are you, man?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine. 44 degrees outside, so it's boiling.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
rainy here.
yeah, really.
Yeah, it is. It
Gosh,
rains all the time.
gosh. But you have four different perspectives in your studio. I got only one. I got my seat, in the background, but it's really boring.
Yeah, but
So
the seaside is much more enjoyable than the
I'm not
synthesizers for
sure if
me,
you
you
can
know?
see it's right there. Anyway, I'm gonna take a picture real quick. So,
Yeah.
how are you?
So, welcome to Talking Studio Heads, everyone. This week, we are going to talk about something a bit the
Different.
news that came in last week about Tom Oberheim.
Yeah.
If you know him, he is the guy behind the Oberheim synthesizers, the creator of
Yeah,
these incredible machines.
absolutely. If you love the 80s, I'm pretty sure you heard so
Yeah.
many times, and so many movies, in so many, soundtrack, and of course, in so many music from those era.
We
The
know
time.
all
Oh, yeah,
the OBX that's
yeah,
present in all the big new wave records and everything is just
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. We're
So
talking.
the OBX and all the other Oberheim synthesizers, also the more recent ones, which are incredible. The SEM, which
Yeah,
is an all-time favorite, especially for bass because it has this crazy sound. And we strongly recommend you to check out the demos of these software synthesizers made by the likes of Plugin Alliance on one
yeah,
hand, and also Arturia for the SEM plus the OBXA.
yeah.
Um,
Because they have the OBX actually. I
yeah,
have, and I do love it. I
I
love.
love it too.
I think
I
I
love
can
it
do
too.
one track with only the OBX from Arturia because it
Hmm.
sounds stunning. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is, but it's so real actually. So it's full of richness, over
I
harmonic.
totally agree.
Yeah,
So something absolutely weird happened to him because a few years ago, due to contractual reasons, he lost the right to act as Oberheim, as a brand called Oberheim, his own name. It's
crazy.
just crazy.
Ah,
And because of the demise of Gibson, if you know the guitars and everything, because they went bankrupt a while ago,
yeah,
Music Tribe, we know Music Tribe
yeah, of course.
as the brand Behringer.
Exactly.
And we could have thought that they're gonna take over the brand the brand name and they're just gonna keep it for themselves. And they did the most
Yeah,
convenient, but also the most obvious thing to do in that case, which is
which is
they gave Tom Oberheim his brand name back.
exactly.
So, to anyone thinking that Uli Behringer is just a piece of work who is
Usually,
looking for money,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
think again.
yeah,
Because, I mean, it's not only incredibly generous because nothing forced him to do so, but on top of that, it was incredibly obvious. That was very obvious to them, to Music Tribe, to just give Tom Oberheim the rights back.
yeah.
So at least there is a kind of moral sense in the synthesizer industry.
Mm.
And I don't know about you. Do you have any experience with the Oberheim synthesizers and
Unfortunately, I didn't have a real one actually. I always considered buying one, but it was really,
Mhm.
expensive. The OBX. I was a big fan of the OBX, of course, but
but
I'm
one of one of his best friends is Dave Smith, and you probably know
Yes.
that because you have a mofo yourself, right?
Still have it. I got a DSI. I got several actually. I had the Mofo. I have the gosh, the Matrix, the one with the Matrix, full Matrix. I can't remember the name right now. Sorry.
The
Uh,
Matrix 12.
yeah. No, the Matrix 12. So they asked, gosh, the blue one. I can't remember the name of that.
That's mofo. Oh no, it's yeah, that one. Evolver,
Yeah, exactly.
the
The
poly
Evolve.
evolver.
Yeah, I have the mono evolver and I still have the poly evolver and still believe it, that is one of the most incredible
Hmm.
machine to make arpeggiators.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. Most of my arpeggiators comes from the evolver, the mono evolver. It sometimes it's crazy. Just push one button and makes
Yeah.
crazy things.
Well, you see, this is the kind of camaraderie that there is because I know at least Dave Smith. I met him a couple times, and he's so kind and so down to earth as a person. And at least there is a kind of moral sense between all those companies because they know each other. They've known each other for over 50 years for some of them,
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
and and they have this, you know, this moral sense and these ethos so badly missing
Yeah.
in the actual EDM music
Uh-huh.
industry.
Yeah.
And I admire them so much for that because even a brand such as Music Tribe, which is dreaded or which seems daunting for most of us musicians because it looks like, you know, a multinational without any
Yeah.
personality or without any moral sense.
Yeah.
But even the biggest companies in the synthesizer in the manufacturer industry, they
Yes.
all have an incredible roots and yeah, these ethos that many people don't have anymore in the music industry.
Oh, I
So
gotta, yeah, I gotta agree with you.
now you probably understand why I'm going to the NAM show
Yeah,
pretty
that,
much every year when it's possible.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
So, what about you guys? Do you have any experience with the Oberheim synthesizers? What is your opinion about this? We would love to hear about this one. And
I gotta say, hats off to Behringer, which I was always considered a good company. Actually, yeah, definitely. Many people say that Behringer, oh, their first aim is making money or whatever. With sometimes, not my opinion, actually, with crappy piece of gears. Not my opinion at all, because I love Behringer, and I still have so many external effects from Behringer. They are really cheap and they work for what I
yeah,
used to do. So they are really, with this move, they've been really fair, actually, from my point of view. So hats off again to Behringer for what they've done. This is what I.
good job,
Yeah,
Uli.
exactly.
Good job.
I think
And
they gained so much credibility with this move. So again,
they gained the credibility they lost to calling Peter Kern from
yeah,
Create Digital Media Quark Sniffer. Whether it's true or not, I don't know the guy, but
yeah,
this is not something you do. Not at all. You never call out people, especially journalists, this
yeah,
way because that is not done.
of
So
course.
at least credibility is back. So
Exactly. At least in this field.
and I'm never gonna get rid of my TD3. I
Oh,
think so.
of course.
But
Of course.
I'd love to have an OB6. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely need to a real one. I'd love to get one.
Yeah.
Gosh. I think that's playing one of them should be, it's such an amazing experience. Actually,
Yeah.
I've never played one. It really, I've never touched a Oberheim, a Nobby.
I have a friend of mine who has one, and it's just
Really,
wow. Yeah.
gosh, Anyway,
Yeah, it's just because you have all these knobs and faders and everything. You just want to play with that, so it makes
yeah,
sense.
exactly. You just want to talk. I think this is one of the most, the funnest part of this job. You know, touching
Yeah,
knobs, playing, immerse yourself into something which is, I don't know, it's a kind of magic. I don't know how
yeah. Despite the limitations of the subtractive engine and everything, it
exactly.
remains a legendary synthesizer.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
So that said, what's your opinion, guys?
Let us know,
Please
guys.
leave them in the comment section below and let us know. If you have any topic requests for the next few weeks, please let us know also in the comment section, if possible, or on our respective pages.
Exactly. And
And
last, I just want to add that if you have another Rhyme or BX, just let me know because I just want to buy one. So let me give me a call, a private message me
if
because
you have one to give away,
really,
really, if you hear me, I really want to better test the UBX that you're doing.
okay. Time to
Thanks for your
go.
time, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gents, thanks for
Thanks
your
a lot.
time. See you next time for another episode of Talking Studio Heads with the one and only Gai Barone.
Oh, che bello. What a beautiful pronunciation you have. Gai Barone. I love it because it's so Italian. How do you say Laurent? You say Laurent? Can you say your name with your pronunciation? Laurent?
Ah, in
Yeah.
French, it's Laurent.
Gosh, Laurent. Laurent? No.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it. You got it
And,
right.
and the one and only Laurent. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you.
Thanks a lot.
We'll be back in 1 week. Thank you. Ciao, guys.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Ciao, bye.